Good morning, everybody that is watching this live on Facebook. If you're not watching this live on Facebook, then I do these every morning at 6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific Time. So if you want to watch it live, tune in at those times. Would love to have you around. Love to have you get some comments on there, and I can answer questions at the end. So anyway, first things first, I'm thinking about calling this the Daily Dose. So any feedback on that would be greatly appreciated. Somebody commented yesterday with that, and it kind of stuck. It seems kind of cool. So anyway, on to today's Daily Dose. Maybe, we'll see. I want to talk today about your why. And before you start worrying about, oh my gosh, like how do I know what my why is, or even maybe what is a why if you don't really know what that is or if you've never heard it before. Have you ever seen the guy or the girl that's just kind of like always on, always driven? I mean, they're becoming successful, they're becoming more successful every single day. Seems like they're just kind of always winning, and nothing really ever slows them down. It's because they know what their why is. They know what gets them out of bed in the morning, and they know what keeps them going no matter what happens to them. So no matter what type of obstacle they run into, no matter what type of failure they experience, they just keep going, and nothing really ever gets them down. And it's because they know what their why is. They know what pulls them through every single day. They know where they're going. Just like when you get in an airplane, you take off. The airplane has a why. It knows exactly where it's going, and it knows how it's going to get there. And it changes course, and it gets off course a couple times on its path, but it always gets there because it knows what its why is. So let's talk about why real quick. I'll give you an example of my why. So my why is to do absolutely whatever it takes to help business owners achieve results they never thought possible. And I do that through pretty much everything in my life. And that's really what gets me out of bed in the morning. That's what drives me pretty much in everything I do. So it's not just about business for me, but it's about that gets me to go to the gym, that gets me to go on dates, that gets me to take care of my family. That drives me to do pretty much everything that I do. Now, when we talk about your why and you start thinking about, oh my gosh, like what is my why? What gets me out of bed in the morning? It can be a little overwhelming if you haven't thought of this yet. So a couple points on thinking about what your why is. Make it easy. Make it really easy in the beginning. I think my first why when I ever wrote it down was to selflessly add value to others. That was it. And I actually stole that from somebody else. So it's okay to steal a why from somebody else. It's okay to have it be really simple, but start with something, and then you can edit it along the, you can change it and edit it along the way for whatever's gonna fit your lifestyle and your direction. But your why is what gets you out of bed in the morning and keeps you going late at night. It keeps you going when you run into obstacles. It keeps you going when you experience a failure. And it's really, really important. I mean, that's the differentiator between somebody that's successful and keeps driving no matter what, and somebody that is that's not. So I challenge you today to start thinking about this. Think about what your why is, what gets you out of bed, what gets you excited, what pulls you through when you experience a failure, and put that in front of you everywhere. I mean, write it on a note card, put it in your car, put it in your wallet, just anywhere that you can possibly think of. Put your why there, and when you're feeling a little bit tired at the end of the day, that'll actually pull you through to do one more task and do one more thing and get your accomplish your objectives, whatever those may be. So start thinking about your why. Try to find it. If you have any questions about it, you can put some comments in here. I know there's some people that can answer it probably even better than me, but I'm happy to kind of help give you some direction on that too. And I did do a podcast on why. I'll post a link to that in here as well if you want a little bit longer version of this. But anyway, have a great day. If you got value out of this, please share it and like it so that I can kind of get some feedback on if it's valuable and what you guys think about it. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.